An additional horsepower will lower your miles per gallon by about 0.15 miles per gallon. But that relationship's not going to be the same because the slope is always changing based on the shape of that parabola, right? And so, again, one way to interpret these coefficients for polynomial terms is by taking a derivative, but then you have to plug in a specific value for horsepower to get an idea of the slope of the relationship in that range. Similarly, for a cubic, we could just basically draw a line tangent at a certain point to say what is the slope of the relationship in that region. If I were to add one more horsepower, what would happen to miles per gallon? But because the slope is always changing, this is also a complicated way to do it. So I know if you remember back to logs, you thought that was complicated, but it's actually pretty easy to interpret logs compared to polynomials. So I prefer log models to polynomials most of the time. Alright, in our next lecture, that's going to be an applied lecture in R, where we're going to look at some data, and I'm going to show you how to find these equations now that you have an idea of how you can interpret what they mean.